Here's someone who has voted early. This is very important in the state of Arizona. Listen carefully. We're live on radio in Arizona. We're streaming right now. We're live on radio stations across the country. Kari Lake has voted early. She has just banked her vote. She is running up against not a good guy. This is a guy who cheated on his 9-month pregnant wife. Let me say it again. His 9-month pregnant wife, he cheated on her, filed for divorce when she was 9 months pregnant. Who does that? Files for divorce when your wife is 9 months pregnant? He is anti-American, open borders, a total radical, Ruben Gallego. Tons of George Soros money and Alexander Soros money is flooding the state to promote Ruben Gallego. Ruben Gallego means more drugs in your community, more crime in your community. The border will not be secure. Ruben Gallego's dream is a wide open border. Ruben Gallego has contempt for the United States of America. Kari Lake has voted early and she has banked her vote. Play cut 120.
Hey Arizona, it's me, Kari Lake, and guess what? I'm heading out to vote right now. You know, we have election season here in Arizona, and so I'm going to go cast my vote at an early voting center, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. If you have a mail-in ballot, go grab that ballot, open it up, vote Republican all the way up and down that ticket, and then get it sent back in. Or if you like to vote in person, go to a voting center and vote there. We got to bank the vote and we got to chase the vote and make sure that we win this and save our country and save our beautiful Arizona. See you later.
You can track your vote too to make sure that the vote was received and counted all the way through. Kari Lake had a debate last night. I was there actually doing spin for Kari Lake afterwards in the spin room. Tons of media. My goodness, I walk into this room, it's like I just get slapped across the face. And I got to tell you, they can't stand Kari Lake. I mean, the nastiness from the Arizona press corps. And these are just, wow. Seeing it up close and personal is remarkable. Play cut 113, please, of Kari Lake from her debate against the rat. Play cut 113.
Impact for those border communities.
It's
2 minutes.
absolutely horrifying. Hospitals having to close down, hospitals there that aren't being paid because people coming across illegally are getting services and they're not being paid for them. And Ruben's idea is to actually funnel billions of dollars into the NGOs that are actually taking part in transporting people further into our country, not just here in Arizona. Go to the airport. Take a red eye out of Phoenix Sky Harbor. It looks like a migrant encampment because so many people are moving from Phoenix Sky Harbor to all points, all 50 states. And Ruben Gallego has funded that. That's what he wants to do.
Kari Lake then gave a great answer on the abortion topic. Cut 112 is that 60% of people who have abortions say they would not have chosen to do so if they knew that there was financial or emotional help. It's a very, very important point here. Play cut 112.
I just saw a statistic and it broke my heart. It said that 60% of women who have an abortion would have chosen not to have one if they knew there was financial help out there or emotional help. And so if we are just offering a little bit of help to women, they will choose to have that baby. We need bigger families. We need families out there. Our birth rate is dropping to a precipitous level, actually dangerous. And we can't just import new populations. We want to have families growing.
We need to make sure Ruben Gallego does not become a U.S. senator from Arizona. This guy is completely unqualified. He's a radical communist. He's a bad person. And you look at him, you say, what has this guy ever done in his life? He's been a career politician. Email us as always, freedom@charliekirk.com, and subscribe to our podcast. Open up your podcast application and type in Charlie Kirk Show. Speaking of Ruben Gallego, this is a California poll, which could be instructive for across the country, especially in Arizona. In 2020, Joe Biden won California Hispanics 75-23. Right now, according to a Mason-Dixon Telemundo poll, Harris is leading Trump with Hispanics 55-33. A 20-point collapse for Kamala Harris with Hispanics versus 2020. The buried lead of the 2024 election is how working class voters of all races will reject the Democrat Party. They're doing 20 points worse with Hispanics versus 2020. Wow.